This is Meena, improving your memory by following memory techniques. Think back to all the times you've been told to memorize something, whether for a test or a work presentation. But how often have you been taught how to memorize? This course aims to change that. We'll delve into principles and techniques to boost your memory. You'll learn how to remember names, read more effectively, recall presentations, and remember important dates and numbers, among other things. We'll also discuss how memory works and specific techniques to improve it in various situations. Let's dive in and start enhancing your memory. Short-term memory. We all know our short-term memory has its limits. But how limited is it? Consider this. If you're heading to the grocery store, how many items before you decide to make a list? For 2 items, like bread and milk, a list isn't necessary. But around 4, 5, or 6 items, you likely need a list. By the end of this course, you'll learn a technique to remember a 10-item list effortlessly. You might be skeptical, but this technique works for lists, presentations, and reading material. To understand this, let's explore memory principles. A key question is, how limited is our short-term memory? In 1956, George Miller, a pioneer in cognitive psychology, published The Magic Number 7 plus or minus 2. He found that the average human short-term memory can hold about 7 items. This explains why we struggle to remember 7, 8, or 9 grocery items without a list. It's also why U.S. phone numbers have 7 digits. However, 7 isn't a hard limit. We've learned how to expand this capacity. This course will teach you how to improve your short-term memory and convert it into long-term memory. Repetition. Repetition is fundamental to memory. Think of how songs get stuck in your head. You've likely heard them repeatedly. No one memorizes lyrics after hearing a song once, unless it repeats a lot. Teachers use repetition to help students remember. We'll use repetition as a foundation to improve your memory. To remember something, you need to repeat or rehearse the information. This could be writing it down, repeating it to yourself, or quizzing yourself later. The mental effort to recall something is a form of repetition, reinforcing the memory. Remember, repetition is a powerful memory tool. Exaggeration. Which month is easiest to remember? For most, it's February, the odd month, with 28 or 29 days. Its uniqueness makes it memorable. Exaggeration is a key memory principle. Celebrities dress extravagantly, and commercials are outrageous to be memorable. Unusual, exaggerated things are easier to remember. To use this in your memory, make things big, small, or impossible. When combined with other memory principles, exaggeration makes information more memorable. Chunking. How would you remember the number 1492? You might repeat it to yourself. But what if I gave you a 12-digit number like 1,492,160,2020? Compare that to 1,492,162,020. The second number seems easier because it's chunked like a phone number. Chunking information makes it easier to remember. Imagine a 9-item grocery list. It's easier to recall when items are categorized: produce, deli, dairy. Let's practice. Tomatoes, cucumbers, strawberries, turkey, ham, salami, milk, yogurt, eggs. Repeat each category several times. Now, repeat the categories: produce, deli, dairy. Notice how chunking makes the list more manageable. Chunking organizes information, making it easier to retrieve later. Association is a powerful memory principle. It's how we learn. The teacher-student paradox demonstrates this. When shown a photograph of a woman, one person is told her last name is teacher, and the other, her occupation, is a teacher. The one who knows the occupation remembers better. Occupation triggers memories like a classroom, a chalkboard, or the sound of a school bell, while a name doesn't. Association makes information meaningful and memorable. To remember something, make it meaningful through association. Pictures. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Visual information is easier to remember. Faces are memorable. Names are not. We can leverage this to improve memory. Consider a 14-letter combination. D, C, P, L, K, G, I, T, S, U, V, B, W. Look for patterns and chunk it. DCP, MLK, GIT, SUV, BW. Now imagine a doctor, DCP, at a hospital. Picture him working on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, MLK, using Git software, GIT, while driving an SUV, with a big, bold, BW, best wishes, bumper sticker. Visualize the scenario. This combines repetition, exaggeration, chunking, association, and pictures. Can you remember the 14 letters? Practice recalling them. These principles help you expand your short-term memory and improve overall memory retention. Hey everyone, it's Meena here from Avebrawn Tech. If you're enjoying this video and finding our content helpful, there's a simple way you can support us and stay updated with all our latest videos. Please press the subscribe button below, and don't forget to click the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This way, you'll get notified every time we upload a new video, so you never miss out on any tips, tutorials, or tech insights. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up. Your likes help us understand what content you enjoy and want to see more of. We'd also love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, questions, or suggestions for future videos. Your feedback is incredibly valuable and helps us create better content tailored to your needs. Thank you so much for your support. Together, we can grow this channel and continue to bring you the best tech content out there. Remember, subscribe, hit the bell, like, and comment. I can't wait to read your comments and see you in the next video.